Even causing unnecessary pain.
Oh, okay, but you will be violent if need be.
Yeah, and that usually means killing somebody.
I'm a Stanist. Collector's Edition, $150 version? Holy shit, wow. Big ups, something. I'm pumped to be off work on release day, but I work on the 14th. And then your 24 is still the 17th, Adam, is that right? Thanks for the res. There was that guy, I wish I could remember his name, in World War II that was a pacifist but got the Medal of Honor. He was that medic. Oh, Footman left. Goodbye,
They
Footman.
made that movie about him.
Yeah, Hacksaw Ridge. And he was a 7-day evangelist. It's another, branch of Christianity, and they don't believe in violence.
It's not that I don't believe in violence. I definitely understand violence and why it's here and stuff like that. Do I believe in causing violence? Not necessarily. Like, causing violence is ridiculous when you can use words to.
All right, sounds good. Well, I suppose that's what I mean. Is they don't believe in causing violence.
Yeah. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do, especially when your life's on the line.
Yeah.
Are we going after Master G?
So you're a religious person? Yeah, let's go kill Hyperius and Master V. I'm just gonna turn this in real quick. That'll be a big help, fellas. I really appreciate it. Cause you grew up in Hawaii. Doesn't Hawaii have its own like religion too? About like the water and stuff?
Yeah. Basically, it's the same as like Native American religions. But of course, Christianity came in and taught everybody the ways of Jesus Christ. And that wasn't necessarily bad. It's just it dilute authenticity of culture in Hawaii.
That's funny. That's another thing Mark Twain talks about a lot is because he goes and visits Hawaii and Roughing It, and he talks about their religion and the missionaries and how like the missionaries were actually really, really nice to him and stuff, but it's like they didn't know there was a hell. Did they really need to know there was a hell? Because their religion was a lot more chill than learning that there was sins in hell and all this kind of stuff. They never killed them and they clothed them and all this and taught them a bunch of stuff, but at the same time. Do people still practice the genuine Hawaiian stuff though?
I mean, sometimes like you still get people who do hula and who do like speak Hawaiian and stuff like that, Polynesian, because it's almost like Latin where it's a dead language, but you got like my cousins and stuff still speak it and they kind of teach it a little bit in class. In Hawaii, there's a school called Kamehameha. It's basically a all Hawaiian school. You have to be born in Hawaii in order to go there, and they teach. I don't know what they teach there because I wasn't born in Hawaii, but basically, it's said that they teach a lot of traditional teachings in that school.
So what's this I hear about the hula dance? Because that's another Mark Twain thing that he like goes into how the hula dance was this dance they always used to practice and it was sacred and girls would learn it, and then the missionaries decided it was improper because it would like involve women and they were scantily clad and all this kind of shit. And so it became like a taboo thing. It wasn't made completely illegal, but it was limited a ton. And how does the hula work?
Hula basically tells stories about what happened. Like they'll either talk about like volcano gods falling in love, or finding nothing in the sea, or like going after something beautiful. It's like it all has very serious meaning behind it, and whether it's violence or love or passion or intensity, it usually has something to deal with all of that.
And it's told through dance.
It's told through dance, yeah. You all the moves and stuff are very they're very tactical. Like I would almost put it with like MMA, where like people are fucking wrestling and you gotta move in order. Like it's basically a language on its own where you gotta tell your own story, not your own story, but tell a story through dance. And that's what it is.
You and Fitman are fucking decked out. Yeah, that's really cool though. Tell your own stories through dance, very tactical movements and stuff. But is it young girls that still do it, or is it, how does this work now?
Fucking men, women, all kinds of
The way Mark Twain made it sound, and he thought it was completely stupid that they banned it, by the way. You know, he's always like calling attention to people being like stupid. But is that one of the main reasons they wanted to ban it was that it was like young girls, like, you know, 13, 14-year-old girls.
Yeah. Well, when you think about it, it's like a lot of people, you don't like, especially in Hawaii, where everybody knows each other. Like, it's not just, oh, that's a young girl. It's, oh, that's so-and-so's cousin who's been practicing this shooter for fucking 2 years, you know, and like, wants to practice, you know, like, and of course.
Well, I mean, I'm not. These were just the missionaries, you know, that came there. I don't have any. I mean, it was their culture, so I don't know why you'd fuck with it. I think you can spread Christianity. I mean, that's just gonna happen. But at the same time, I don't think you definitely don't do it at the expense of the culture that's been there for thousands of years. Because we have a weird relationship with that we just recently kind of got. What's that tribe that's off the coast of India?
Sentinel Island?
Yeah, the Sentinel Islanders. You know, now it's like, okay, we're gonna leave people like that completely alone. They represent something in like human history and human culture, and they've got totally untouched societies. So we're just gonna like use it like a nature preserve almost. I hope that's not considered insulting, but I don't think Hawaii needed to be a nature reserve. But at the same time, it seems recently that we've gotten into that kind of spirit that like just because it's different doesn't mean it's worse or wrong.
True.
Whereas, you know, they didn't really have that then. I think that's some of the stuff we struggle with, is judging a lot of like we judge a lot of historical people by our modern lens, like Thomas Jefferson. There's a lot of good in Thomas Jefferson, but he owned slaves, and he had you can call her a mistress, you can call her a concubine, but that was completely standard for a man in Virginia of his day. And yeah, you call him a shithead by our standards, but in his day, it wasn't anything. When he had the option, he fought against slavery. He fought against slavery in the new territories. It's just tough to demonize these people without knowing their place or living their life.
That's what when it comes down to life, that's what it comes down to, is experience. Like, your experience makes how you play your game, how you fucking live your life. The experience is how you live your life, so it makes it decide whether or not it's easy or hard. Some people have good experience, some people have bad.
I asked the dev I know, I was like, why is Borderlands 3 Gearbox launch party on the actual release? He was like, we gotta have fun too. On release day, we have to be a studio all night. If something goes wrong, they can fix it. Why is he flipping out? What? Oh, I'll watch this later, Will, so post it in the Discord. It looks funny, dude. Worded some of that wrong. Well, they're doing it a few days, right? Then they're going to be actually in the studio on release day and night. It's smart. It's smart. Full clown mode. He mentions how, like, they also were always naked, and it wasn't until the missionaries showed up that they started wearing clothes, and how, like, the missionaries...
It's hot in Hawaii, okay?
He wasn't being insulting about it. He was just telling the story. And because he's funny. He's a humorist. And how, like...
Yeah,
and how the missionaries like gave them all clothes, and they didn't really understand it before, but then once he gave them all clothes, they all started wearing it. They're like, oh yeah, and they would always go to church on Sunday, and they all came to church, and they were all wearing different clothes, and like they were dressed really extravagantly. And Mark Twain's like, oh yeah, surely this is a people about to be in society, because now they have like the material view of things. And they all, midway through the sermon, started changing clothes with one another, so like everybody got naked and started trading clothes. And the pastor had to end the service early. Didn't get mad at him. It's not like that, like they killed him or anything, but they just, you know, it was so foreign to him, the idea of clothes. You guys fucked this guy up. And he dropped the legendary. Oh no, he didn't. It's just money.
Yeah, well, you gotta think in like let's say the same scenario. Instead, though, it's bugs. Let's say you got Englishmen going to India, not expecting people to eat bugs, and they fucking eat bugs. You know, like, what are you gonna do about that? You're gonna obviously tell them to not eat bugs, and if, you know, to put them on a different diet and stuff like that. Same thing with Hawaiians and clothes, you know? Like,
What I'm saying is, obviously, I don't have anything against people being naked. I think we've over-sexualized the human body. You know, it's just a body. It's good to sexualize it, but there's nothing also wrong with, like, you know, Europeans. A pair of tits is nothing to them. In America, that's like, we can't go there. But it's just not demonizing the missionaries. It's so easy in a modern day standard to demonize the missionaries, but this was 200 years ago. The whole view of the world was different. It's the idea, like, you know, the British Empire, it's civilization, that there was a right and a wrong way for people to go about their lives and their days. And that's just how they looked at the world. We don't. You know, now we look at, like, we talked about those islanders. Now it's like, oh, just leave them alone. They're a culture. We have to, like, protect it because all these cultures are disappearing and shit. But 200 years ago, it was the sun rises and sets on the British Empire. No surprise it's young, they deserve it, but yeah, I expect they'll be working their asses off for the week after it comes out. He talks a lot about how they also had, like, I thought this was really, really cool about the Hawaiians, that they always had a queen, or they preferred a queen. And
the monarchy, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, he said it was so much different than all the others because they always prefer the male heir, but the Hawaiians prefer a female, and he said it makes a ton of sense. Because you can tell, you can always know who the mother of somebody is.
Exactly. And, like, in Hawaii, if I had beef with somebody, like, if somebody's mom, like, let's say that somebody's mom came up to me, and this happens, you know, like, quite a bit. Somebody's mom comes up to you and talks to you and, like, you know, tries to, like, basically, like, that's auntie. That's not your enemy's mom. That's auntie. That is now auntie instead of your enemy's mom. It's like the women bring such a humble and, like, I don't know how to explain it. They bring such a softness to this world that men can't seem to understand. And Hawaiians understood that. Hawaiians definitely understood that. Women Hawaiians understood that. Hawaiian women.
I don't think it's men's place to be women, though. At the same time, you know, if that's what a woman's power is, and that's a woman's power. Men have power too that women won't have.
Yep. Exactly. That's the point. And that women can think. Women can think for the greater, and not for the greater good. I'm not saying this now. I'm not saying to take this into, but back in the primitive era, especially Polynesians, they were wild. You know, people were fucking wild. People wanted to fight. People wanted to fucking try to kill each other and stuff like that. And then you got women who would have a good head on their shoulders. You know, have the saying, what is it? The men's the head of the household, but the woman's the neck that turns the head. It's the same shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, he mentions that rule, and I thought, well, you know, that would have probably saved the English and the French a whole hell of a lot of headache if they just had adopted that same idea. The idea that the woman, you know who someone's mother is, you don't necessarily know who the dad is, obviously, because of many things can happen. And so that makes it a whole lot easier to have your succession if you're going to have a monarchy. He mentions how, like, you could be a private first class and you could come to Hawaii, and they would basically make you a part of the monarchy. Because there was just not enough people there in the 1800s. He says, like, this is an island of, like, 30,000 people at most. And yet everybody's like a prince or a princess. If you come from a foreign country and you come there, they'll just make you, like, ambassador superior to the queen.
Yeah. Incest was a really big thing, and it's basically they saw the way of like how, like, old kingdoms would do it, how you would have, like, dukes and stuff.
Yeah.
Basically, people got put into dukage and dukage. People got put into dukage.
I mean, that's a monarchy, right? It's the heritage,
that's
you know.
exactly it.
It's like the North Korea. It's tough to call it a dictatorship now. It's more of like a monarchy because it keeps just going to the sun. He's still kind of a dictator, but he calls himself the president. But yeah, we all know different. It was just interesting. Lots of shit about Hawaii I didn't know. It's also kind of interesting that Hawaii was already a part of like America way back then. I mean, this is when Utah's a territory. This is just after the Civil War, and it's like America and Hawaii are already kind of interlocked. Already have a lot of relationships with each other.
A lot of people don't think about the whole Pirates of the Caribbean timeline. You know, like that shit was around. That shit happened not even that long ago.
Yeah, but they're getting along. America and Hawaii, like, they're just completely intertwined already. Like, they still have their monarchy and shit, but there's Americans and Hawaiians everywhere coexisting on that island.
Yeah. You got Hitler scheming in the background.
Oh, we got a few years for that. I think Mark Twain, he would have wrote this in like 18... I mean, literally it was during the Civil War parts of it, because they win. He's a Californian. He's in San Francisco when the Great Earthquake hits, and he talks about how the Union Army won in Gettysburg, and how like everyone throws this massive party. It's like a 5-day party because we won at Gettysburg and shit. So, you know, it's like really old school. Some of that's good, some of it's a fucking labor to read. They misspelled his channel name too. Yeah, they're gonna be super busy on release something, but they definitely deserve to celebrate. This is a 7-year project in the making, and I hope they sell a hell of a lot of copies. Sig says it's actually tracking at his GameStop under Red Dead. I feel like, come on, this is Borderlands 3. They've done the most uniform and sophisticated marketing campaign I've seen since Halo. It's the best I've ever seen. It's more than Halo. The amount of interviews and the way they've gamified the marketing with the VIP program, all the trailers and ads, like 2K's really done what it didn't do for Battleborn with Borderlands 3. This feels like it needs to chart right with Red Dead as a massive release.
Blood, did you get that Oni head for fucking Zane?
You talking to me? You're talking to Fitman, or?
Yeah, no, I'm talking to you.
You're talking to me. Oni head? Oh, and okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I got mine for free for some reason. And who are you gonna be?
What?
Yeah, it said like early adopter.
What? I'm gonna be Zach, Black and Zane, and I'm gonna be all of them. They all.
Who's gonna be your first one?
First one's gonna be Flat for sure.
Oh, really? Oh, you are 10 times worse than Adam with this one. This is your Adam moment. You've gone from Zane to Mose to Zane to Flack.
To Mose to Flack, yeah, I know. I'm gonna go Flack for sure.
Isn't that who you're gonna play, Fitman, as Flack?
What kind of build were you looking
Yeah.
at? The Gamma or the Critical? Or even any other ones that you could think of? The dude and just fucking control them and kill them. That's the trick right there, is trying it, getting to it.
Do I have 2 songs going? My bad, Will, so I'm sorry, dude. So he was featured, what is his text? It was featured in the Twitch. Oh, okay. I thought it was like a meme. I was gonna say, this looks like a legit Twitch thing, Will, so.
Where are you guys going?
What's that, Water?
Where are you guys going?
To Gee, I hope.
I thought you
I don't know, I'm
there
just
then.
running around.
Yeah, I've just been running around too. I don't know, lead the way then.
I swear to God.
We've talked about fucking Hawaii, we've talked about religion, we've talked about society, and the only one we ended up making outraged or offended was Freak Show somehow. But So it goes. The clip was supposed to be a streamer reactions to stuff from Life is Strange 2. Given the DSPs was supposedly one of his patented over-exaggerated ones that Tevin restreaming him, it appears that Twitch just grabbed random clips and put the promo title on it. Then what? People started replaying with the shit Phil said on it about Twitch. The tweet mysteriously disappeared. That's funny. We can't just damage him, right? We have to kill the worms in order for it to do anything.
Something like that. It's something stupid.
We run in a big ass circle until he's accrued enough acid that he dies. But maybe because you guys are so OP, yeah, we can't even hurt him. We have to run this circle and kill all these fucking worms.
If your life is interesting and true, it's just the same for a man or a girl.
They should start spawning soon. That acid pool right there, like that keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then he stands in it, and then you can just kill him. Right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty. Yeah, thank you. It's not even gonna be for a minute, I don't think. There's one of those worms.
Yo, how you doing? How you doing damage to him?
He must be in one of the acid pools. He like he slowly but surely bleeds out. I just remember running in this circle for like an hour and a half when we first, way back in vanilla, beating him.
You're in the American martial arts.
It's a mechanic. I don't think we can't even shock damage his shield off. The whole floor is lava now. I forget how this part works. That's probably why his dot's getting so bad, though. The venom is still spreading.
Well, I'm eventually gonna go down. So,
There's something we need to do to negate the acid.
we need him. We need him. We need him.
Alright, now his shield's burning. Yeah, I think we're just supposed to outlast this fucking acid. There's something we've done wrong, though, because usually it doesn't spread this bad.
Yeah.
It stays in like a really tight pool. Oh, hell with it, I'll look it up. With his instant gifts, etc.
I'm gonna go down.
Okay, the challenge for defeating Master Worm Food is glitched. That's not it.
Can I get a pickup here?
Yep, I get you.
What the hell is the strategy? Strategy. Master Yi will initially not be aggressive. Players have the opportunity to assemble to do a plan. He's a fairly slow-moving enemy. Start firing harpoons. Our harpoons are slow-moving and accurate. Alright. He will throw a tomahawk at the closest. The tomahawk damage scaling up as his health depletes. Let's see. Before his shield is depleted, Master Yi is practically immune to player-controlled damage due to his shield. He can only be harmed by stomping on his head, dealing 1 or 2 points of damage.
He's going down.
Sandworms will spawn one at a time, but also at irregular intervals. But his shield's gone now, so you guys can actually just shoot him.
Might go down though. We got a good show. I'm down.
Oh, the pools of acid. If the Vault Hunter is close enough to the center of the pool, if either is at the center, it will slowly start to decrease in size. So you can make that acid smaller by getting towards the middle. That 11-year-old kid. So many detractors. So many detractors, Wilso.
Thank you.
Nice. Good job, guys.
This is the best day of my entire life, or anyone else's.
Thank you, Fit Man. That gun is pretty. Well done, guys. I'm sorry, what did you say, Fit Man? You're kind of low on my end.
It's one of the set pieces for the new raid bosses.
Oh, sweet. Effervescent. Rainbow, whatever the hell you want to call them.
Yeah, looks pretty much the same.
Oh, wait,
It's
it's
a
a set
little
piece? Oh, so it's different than the Effervescent. Well, throw her down if you're not worried it's going to disappear. Let's look at it.
Let's see a perfect sham.
Sure. 94%, nice. Feels good, man. Feels good.
Fucking
Oh, you got like a fucking perfect one. Very nice. Very nice. I love the beam too. The rainbow beam is so cool. Oh, I see what you mean. When in rising deep with toothpick in your hands, your movement speed is increased. That's cool. Is this the shield you're using too?
I'm using
Okay. Oh, they're probably gonna sell some Xbox Ones over Borderlands 3 for being Xbox One X enhanced. Doesn't it play the exact same as the PS4 Pro though? Which is 60 FPS, 4K. HDR is also enabled. What are you saying, Walter?
I want Hitman to fight me.
Alright, well, we can kill one more enemy, actually. I was about to say, the only thing we can now go do is Underdome if you guys want to, but I need to re-invite everybody.
Yeah, I'll be heading off. You guys have a great night. For the invite, it was fun.
Yeah, thanks for playing, Ashton. I appreciate it, man. Are you going to be around tomorrow?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Alright, well, if you want to play more, you're more than welcome. Thanks for playing.
You said you need help with one more?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Later.
Later, dude.
Alright, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Alright. We kill this guy, we pretty much got the vanilla. 1K, only 60, yeah, 60 FPS modes only on enhanced consoles. So it's gonna be the same as the Pro then, right? HDR, 4K, 60 FPS. Xbox One X, Xbox One Enhanced X, Xbox version. Because it's a little stronger, could be wrong on that. We'll have to look it up, because didn't you send me an article that they said it was like built from the ground up for the PS4 Pro? There was probably an article a month before that or a month after that that will claim it was built from the ground up for the Xbox One X. That was some G from the Battleborn days who wrote that article.
Now, save me from the filthy sand pirates trying to steal my water.
Alright, we're just gonna kill Terra. You guys are gonna shit on his face, and you guys are gonna open his jaw, crack it open, and shit down his throat. Alright, how quickly can a level 80 gauge and a 72 Axton kill Terra on the first playthrough? Oh, okay. He was a dev on Battleborn. That's cool. Let's gauge the trooper. Is that a Pimpernel?
What was that?
Is that a Pimpernel? Your sniper?
My sniper?
Yeah.
It's a pacifying pitchfork.
Oh, okay. Huh. How's that tie into your
Might be
build?
New.
Got the B, we got the
Sorry,
legendary
sorry, go ahead.
catalyst. Oh, you're good. Oh, you got 76 here? Oh, it's gonna be a fucking show, man. He's gonna evaporate into the ether. You'll never see him again. We'll all have a new religion. We'll all pray to the cult of Terra Morpheus. Speaking of religion,
Gotta show you what a real Gunzerker looks like.
Wilson says, give... Yeah, a real Gunzerker. Give up the sniper fit, man. He needs a real man. No cisgender, of course. Of course. Duh.
Only gender.
Alright, let's
That's
let the
fucked up.
fucking
I'm sorry.
OGs absolutely... Oh, okay. One shot, everything just dies. Thank you very much for the help, fellas. Moving the stream forward on its goal. Probably gonna have to get you guys' help again once we get, I get through Pyro Pete and unlock Pyro.
You're fucking crazy for trying to do. You're gonna do Tails too?
Yeah, I think we can do Tails in a stream, though. It doesn't look like it's very long.
Fucking crazy.
Have you beat
I
Tails?
think I'm on Pyro right now, by the way.
You're what right now?
I think I'm on Pyro right now, like regular mode.
Oh, yeah?
Said you wanted to get him done, yeah. I'm pretty sure my playthrough's on him. I think just needs to kill him.
I just need to get the achievement for getting all the quests done, so... I mean, if it'll knock it out right now, sure.
This quest.
My answer to the how many genders is trick question. There are no only middle conditions. Tails, yeah, I heard Tails isn't long at all, so I mean anybody could do it. You could do it too. Well, it's free, I think, on Xbox or Game Pass. So if you just want to check it out and get some story real quick, I mean, shit, stream it on Mixer. See your playthrough.
I don't know. I've been invested into No Man's Sky, and to be honest, I'm just kind of killing time until whatchamacallit gets by.
What, Borderlands 3?
Yeah, until Borderlands 3 gets by. I'm gonna have my mic here tomorrow, and that should be fun. I think I'm gonna start doing some regular just audio streams, and I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just figured it might be another way for you to kill time since it should be free. Well, you guys did a number on him. Did we get a legendary? Did you really get an achievement for that?
I don't know why my fucking... I don't know why I got an achievement for that. I've been Terramorphous before, I don't know why I don't.
It's the fucking handsome edition, man. Like all those achievements we lost, and that's why I'm in here doing this right now.
So weird. I remember farming Terramorphous for fucking my Necromancer. I don't know why.
That head. She's got that amazing head. I know that's why I farmed him. There's an amazing
I found
head
him
that
for
comes out of this
the
thing.
class mod.
Oh, well.
Class mod gives you
There you go.
more anarchy things.
I got an Athean's epilogue too if you need it. Take that to your gauge. Maybe you'll hit 30 light here before long. Chair loot pool is almost too big, but it's still great. I love farming this fucking thing. When the game first came out.
Take this.
Slag templates in Pyro Pete's bar also, or what is it, Water?
Right here. You can use this.
Oh, miss. Oh, holy shit! Thanks, guys. Y'all the best. Y'all the best. We got to make sure we keep this teamwork up for Borderlands 3. We're gonna be the best team on the face of the planet Earth.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! The Necromancer.
Yeah, that's why I said I dropped it for you. I got Atheon's epilogue too. Hint, 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 hint,
Oh,
hint.
I'm good. I don't need it.
I'm just joking around. All right,
What's next?
this is it. It's a water fit, man. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the help. I'm gonna break off and keep questing.
See you in chat.
Yep. Thanks for the help, guys. Later. Though I will probably need their help again tomorrow. Now that should pretty much get us to the vanilla 1000. Can we look at achievements through this? Oh, I know we can do this at least. Let's look at where we're at, stream. We got 48 hours. This Wednesday, I'm done. First, let's go ahead and fucking accept that. Wait, Lilith in the fight for Sanctuary. Free? Free? You fucking see that? It said free. It said free. I was gonna pay $15 for this. This better fucking be free, dude. Buy? Fuck that, it says free. Dude, that should be a fucking shift thing. That's bullshit. I'm gonna put in a support ticket. It says free. Sometimes it's buy for free. Yeah, right. That's horseshit. I really don't like that this is a 7-year-old game and they want to charge $15 for the freaking DLC. I almost don't want to buy it because I want to put a ticket in, but I don't think it'll result in anything. We got 48 hours. Hell with it. $14.99 down payment. This is bullshit, though. I wish I would have known it was permanently free when they did the trial thing, man. God dang it. These guys bought the Super Deluxe twice. They give away the pre-order. They give away the Pandora Mayhem mode on Fortnite for free if you pre-order on the Epic Game Store. Pay $20, $30, something like that for the remastered Borderlands 1. It's free on Steam. They give away this for free. Little did I know, permanently free. It wasn't just a trial, and it wasn't on the docket yet, so I didn't do it. And now they get me for $15. I am not getting in on these deals. We got 48 hours. I'm gonna look at where we're at with achievements. What is it doing? Alright. Not this thing. What? I just want to look at the fucking achievements. This is... Why did Xbox go through and make it so hard to look at a game's achievements now? I have to go to like the official club to be done with this. To be done. But man. I guess this is it. Dude, and some of you guys have played so much Borderlands 2 on this thing, man. Like this, let's go compare with friends. Oh, like, alright, Walter, for instance. That's fine. 7 days. Got a fucking week in here. This doesn't count as 360 version time. 35,000 kills. 128 things here. 43,000 items. second account too, right? I wish I had my 360 stats. I wish that they used to do that back then. I feel like I would not look like as much as a pleb. I think you scroll left on that main menu. Thank you, Water. I mean, sorry. Thank you, Wilso. The game trolled you hard. Yeah, I did, and I just spent 15 bucks on it, but whatever. Whatever. We got tomorrow and Wednesday to finish it. So Wednesday is the Commander Lilith DLC, regardless. But we can look at where we're at. We're 1 away from the vanilla achievements. Actually, 2 away. We need to Gunzert for 90 seconds, and we need to get challenge accepted done. I still have to go back and do the Moxie stuff. That's going to be interesting. The Underdome on Borderlands 1. I still have to do 2 more of those motherfuckers. 76 stats, yeah. I mean, you'd be destroying me. Isn't it the trophy? You would think it'd be the trophy. You would think, yeah. Yep, you're right. You're right. I'm dumb. You're right. I'm dumb. This is what Wilson meant by scroll left. All right, we're about to have this done. We should finish this tonight. Done that before I get off here. Both these we should be done, because thanks to Fitman and Walter and Ashton's help, we have all of the Pirate DLC achievements. This should have been done. Maybe I need to turn it in. I think I need to turn it in real quick, and we should pop that. And then we'll just need these 2. And this, maybe I need to turn it in. I thought we would be done with that. That's weird. We better head back in. Alright, I think we just need to turn this in. That should do that. And then we need to go into True Vault Hunter mode and check the pirate shit. That should be done. That should be done. I don't know why it's not. That would mean we're down to just 3 things. Which is... Lilith, Bunkers and Badasses, and Torg. Some of the side missions are buggy. Oh, that's not good. You'd think that they'd fix that by now. You'd think they'd have that fixed by now. Thanks for the ruby, though. It's gonna be a big help. It should have been fucking $5. 7-year-old DLC no one's gonna care about in 2 weeks. That was free already. It being free should have greatly lowered the price. But it's done now. It's done. I bought it. Let's get it done. So we'll have 48 hours to maybe overlevel, I don't know. But to get done with all achievements across Bunkers and Badasses, the Lilith DLC, and the Torg DLC. So tomorrow is going to be all about the Torg DLC and Bunkers and Badasses. I'll team dependent my Siren was. Your Siren was still killing it though. We were just trying to do dumb stuff, kill raid bosses and stuff. I mean, tomorrow I'm just going to be doing quests. I don't think you've done Torg or Bunkers and Badasses, so if you want to join in for the questing tomorrow. Alright, we already have one of those. We could have 2 of these, why not? All Candy Valley main quests. Wilson's looking back at the achievement list, man. Back in 82, he could throw a football over the mountains. If Coach would have put you in the game in the state championship, Wilson. But yeah, I mean, you did it the hard way. You did it the hard way. You went hard on Fortnite, and you did really well in that game for sure. As you say, Wilson, and it's true, you know your grind. You know your grind. You are a master of the grind. Good thing since all games are grind nowadays, no doubt. I love the new Hornet. Oh, it's shock element? That's weird. That's cool, though. That's cool, though. All right, now this should pop our all achievements quest. Let's make sure that that worked. Now we need to save and quit. Go back into our main playthrough on TVHM now and see if we got what we're looking for. Which is all of the Pirate DLC achievements. Yes, alright, we just got did it all. We just got did it all. Thank you for your help again, Walter and Ashton and Fitman. Oh, but I'll try to hop in. All the kids will be here, so I'll see. Okay, sweet. Well, Torg then. We'll do Torg if you're in. When you're around, we will jump into Torg. So you experience that. Then Wednesday is Commander Lilith DLC regardless of where we're at. Oh, it's because we didn't turn this in. Well, there's your problem. Alright, where that leaves me is 1 in the morning, eh? 1 in the morning. Where that leaves me is we should try to finish up Hammerlock real quick. Do all the side quests. We just got a little bit to do and all the name locations, and I will push until 2 on main story. Then I'm gonna go walk and we'll leave everything for the next 2 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, we finish it up. Thursday, Tale from the Borderlands. This is the plan. I know I'm typically pretty fucking ambitious with these plans, and then pre-sequel. Pre-sequel until launch. 1 day. That's the plan for the Tales, because it's like 8 hours long. We can do it in a day. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. I'll be around if you're desperate enough for my help. Oh, thanks, Fitman. Hey, we're gonna play Borderlands 3 together, Fitman. It was good to play with you. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I will be desperate enough for your help. We're gonna kill these raid bosses. It's thanks to you guys helping me that this looks very possible now. If we can keep it going. If I wanted to grind, I would have done heroin. It is 1 for you already? Yeah, I'm gonna do pre-sequel, yeah. That's why Wednesday's the hard, like, cutoff date. And what I'm hoping is, I'm literally, most of this, I'm driven by a thumbnail. I want to have a thumbnail that shows what we went through, and we did a completionist run on all these Borderlands up to Borderlands 3, and then I've got all these notes that, you know, look like a mess, but it's my thoughts on Borderlands 3. I want to organize those into a video right before launch, so that we have this video that kind of like elicits how we felt going into launch, and whether any of that comes true. Whether any of this hype comes true. I mean, there's going to be so much shit that could go terribly, terribly wrong. I made a huge hype video for Fallout 76. Played all the betas, you know, and I made that like 15-minute video where I talked very optimistically about 76, so it could happen again. And I like making a fool of myself. More of a challenge, oh hell with that. We're just trying to get it done. If we can stay to this time frame, all right, if we can stay to this time frame, we'll have a week and a half for pre-sequel. Yes. So here's hoping.
Control Core Angel is at the top of that mountain. That's where the vault key is being held. The Slab King is up on the other cliff.
Oh, damn it.
He can help us get past the bunker outside the control.
Nakayama Rama? You're in, you're out. Rock the... Alright, Hunter's Grotto. You know what? Fuck it, I'm here. I'm gonna do this. Unlocking UVHM was a part of the goal. Usually stuff you hype doesn't turn out that well. I blame you, Kappa. Yes, it is my fault. I am not the victim of modern advertising. I mean, I try to invest in the shit that looks like an experiment. I don't try to invest in the Call of Duties. I don't invest, you know, in the games that are gonna be like plug and play. I try to invest in whatever is like Battleborn. Those are the games that I like. Games that are trying something new. Games that are ambitious, so. Yeah, they're probably not always gonna turn out very good. People didn't believe in Borderlands when it first came out. My brother and I were day one people. This game didn't sell that great till it started getting some word of mouth out there and people started believing it. They would, you might remember it. They would always say it was just a Fallout clone. It was just trying to knock off Fallout 3. Yeah, a lot of people thought Borderlands 1 was gonna fail. I bought into it. day one. My brother and I were huge believers in Borderlands, and many of you probably were too, but